Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel today. Today is Tuesday and I am going to be doing my very first ever Tea Time Tuesday, or Tea Tuesday as some may call it. The reason I've never done this before is because I didn't feel like I could come up with anything that was worth making a conversation about. Most people when they do the Tea Tuesday, they just talk about their day and things that happen. Some people do hauls in it, but I don't do hauls that much anymore because I really don't need anything in my life. And what I do need, I usually mostly order it from Temu, and I don't want to make my channel all about just Temu hauls. So I was thinking, well, what could I do? Could I get into my notebook that's got my video ideas and do one of them? But I kind of like to keep those separate because they're mainly just a topic all by themselves and not Tea Tuesday. Then I got to thinking, I have those cards that I order from Temu that I use on Mass Monday. Why not use them on Tea Tuesday? So that's what I'm going to be doing for you today. Now this tea is a lemon or vanilla chai tea that I got from one of my subscribers sent it to me. I also have Jade here. You can't see her, but she's here. And then I've got the cards right here. Now these cards, they have 4 categories in them. Mindfulness, emotions, expressions, and inquiry. So each time I do these, I just pick out one card from each category, and that's what I talk about. I haven't looked at these ahead of time, so my answers are going to be spontaneous and true and honest, and my opinion at this particular time in my life. Now, I'm not saying that I might not change my opinion on some of these later in my life, but right now this will be the way that I feel about them. So, without further ado, let's get started with Tea Tuesday. Okay, the first category we're going to do from is called Mindfulness. And it says, why do you think it's important to be honest? Well, I can give you a really good answer to that because I've heard this before. Kind of a cliche that goes around. Lots of people say this. If you always tell the truth, then you don't have to remember what you said. So there you go. Being honest is a good character. What's the word I'm looking for? It's a good part of your character to be honest. That way people feel like they can put their trust in you. They can tell you things that are of a secretive nature and say, please don't tell anyone. And if you say, I won't, they know you're going to be honest, not tell. It just has a lot of good qualities about it. But the main one, like I said, is if you're always honest and tell the truth, then you don't never have to remember what you've said to anyone. Because everything you said is the truth. They're not going to go back and find out something horrible, bad about what you said because what you said was the truth. Unless they're asking you a negative response question and you answer the truth about that. Like if they ask you, have you ever killed anybody? And you say, yeah. That's honest, but that's kind of a negative reflection on you. So that's the way I feel about that question. And my next category is going to be from the emotions. Describe the last time you felt extremely happy. Last time I felt extremely happy. Wow. Well, one thing popped into my mind, so I guess I'm going to go with that. And that's the time that I opened a package from one of my subscribers, and this person sends me stuff on a regular basis. And lo and behold, they had sent me money to help with my finances. In a previous video, I had talked about how my rent had went up $100 and how I was worried that my Social Security check wasn't going to be able to cover it and I was going to have to move, which I am thinking seriously about trying to get into housing. I figured it out, and if I get into housing, it's going to save me probably a couple of $100 just by that one move. I'm going to have to downsize everything. And I'm not planning on doing any moving until Jade is no longer with me, because I know that they would not allow her to be there because of her constant barking. Ginger would probably be all right. She doesn't bark unless Jade does. And so, yeah, I was surprised, shocked, and extremely happy that she cared that much about me, a person she's never met, enough to send me money to help with my finances. I don't think she told me ahead of time that she was sending it. She just sent it. And the weird thing about it is sometimes when I get mail, I don't open it up right away. I lay it on the dryer here until I get several packages, then I do a mail call. That money had been laying up there on that dryer for probably a couple of weeks. I didn't know it was in the envelope, so I had no reason to open it. But yeah, I was extremely happy for that. That proved to me that there's still good people out there in this world, caring people with empathy and that care about you. And this person has become a friend of mine now, not because of the money. I said that wrong. She's been a friend of mine for a while. She's been on my channel since the beginning, so she's been a friend since the beginning. But I'm a closer friend to her because we've talked quite regularly. We actually chat online. And one of these days we're going to do a video chat. So don't take me wrong. I'm not saying she became a close friend because she sent me money. You know, like I'm e-begging for y'all to send me money so we can become close. That's not it at all. I just care a lot about this person, and now I know that she cares a lot about me. I care about all my subscribers because you're important to my channel. You are the reason my channel is growing. And anytime you share my videos or you tell people about me, hey, I found this lady who has a YouTube channel. She's an older lady and she does this, that, and the other. And people come to my channel and subscribe. That helps me. I do not believe that I'm going to reach my goal this year to be monetized because we've only got, 2 months left, and I don't have nearly enough watch hours. But I'm going to be shooting really, really hard to get it next year because that's going to be crunch time. My rent went up as of this month. It started in October. So that means going forth, it's going to be that much money that I have to come up with. And from what I understand with the economy the way it is, there's a chance she may raise the rent again. And that's why I say I'm leaning towards going into public housing, because if she raises it again and raises it that much, I won't be able to pay for my electric and water, gas, food, medicines, clothes, care for these dogs, vet cares for them. You know, that stuff comes out of pocket, out of my Social Security check. So, yeah, that's the answer to that question. That was a long answer, wasn't it? Okay, the next one is from Expressions. What is one thing new you would like to try? Well, I've kind of thought that I might want to try diamond painting. I don't know how that would work out. My eyes are not as good as they used to be. And from what I understand, them diamonds are really teeny tiny. It may be something that would be totally too tedious for me to do. But I've often thought that I might like to do diamond painting. Now, Temu has a lot of really pretty inexpensive diamond painting kits, and I think Walmart has some as well. But I don't know if it's something that I would do. It said something I would like to try. It didn't say something that you would like to try and are going to try. Something I kind of would like to try is that. And the last one is from the category called Inquiry. Describe a situation where you acted as a good friend. Oh, let's see. Oh, I acted as a good friend. Evidently, I'm not a very good friend because I can't hardly think of anything that fits. Well, I picked friends up and gave them rides to places when they needed it. That's not really that great. I shared food with a friend that was in financial need and has 6 kids. I've donated some of my food bank food to that person. And let's see, what else? Gosh, I can't really think of anything. I knew of a friend, which is actually a subscriber on this channel, that needed something because the thing that they had broken, and I had one that I wasn't using, and this was a very, well, not very, but it was a pretty expensive item. So I boxed it up and sent it to them. I didn't tell them ahead of time that it was coming. I just boxed it up. So I guess that would be a good one. I boxed up this thing and sent it to this person because theirs had broken and they had mentioned it in passing, and I knew I had one that I wasn't using, so I sent it. So that's going to be it for my video today. Me and Jade are here. We've already did our chores for the day, so now we're just going to go in the living room. She's so fat these days. We're just going to sit and relax a little bit, watch some YouTube videos. Thank you guys so very much for coming and watching this video. It's a bit on the long side this time. Remember, whatever you do in life, it's very short. So make your life the best you can. And y'all come back and see us in no time. Bye for this one. Ginger's saying bye too. Bye for this one.